Hello! Yes, this is the third video that I filmed today with this exact same outfit and makeup. Because you know what? I can't be having a whole pot of coffee every day, alright? um, so on the weekend, I'll make a whole pot of coffee so I can get all fancy and do my YouTube videos. And this is my big cup I use for my whole pot of coffee, which I love because it is always beach time around here. My house is beach themed. I'm gonna do a few videos about stuff around my house soon, so you'll be able to see them. But yeah, this is gonna be my guinea pigs update about their weight and their diet and just their life, I guess. So here's my piggies. Latte. There you go. So, chai, latte. Chai and latte. Yes. And Latte is being shy for some reason. But recently I weighed them and they were a little bit overweight. So adult male guinea pigs are supposed to weigh between 900 to 1,200 grams. I even have it written in here. This is my little notebook I keep for them. And yeah, it says girl boss, which is totally not relevant to them because they're boys. But they are the boss of the house. Make no mistake. They were born on January 8th, 2019, so they're a little bit more than 1.5 years old right now. And you can see where I started weighing them when I first got them. Chai was 800 grams and Latte was 843 grams, so I always thought Latte would be the bigger of the two. But as they've gotten older, Chai is longer than Latte. Like from his head to his butt, like he is longer when he fully stretches out. So he does weigh a little bit more. So when I first got them, when they were supposedly adults, I started feeding them the amount of pellets the bag says to give adults, and they started losing weight, and I felt really bad because I guess they weren't getting enough to eat to maintain their weight, even though the bag said that's what adults need. So I didn't trust the bag anymore, and I was like, you know what, they're active, they have this big cage they can run around in all day, and I also let them out on the floor to play for multiple hours, so they probably need more pellets. So I just let them have however many pellets, and I was like, if they ever get overweight, we'll put them on a diet, but we'll just see if they can self-regulate, because a lot of animals can, but also a lot can't. So it was all good for a while. They've been slowly gaining weight. Last year in November, Chai was 1,092 grams and Latte was 1,067. So still more than 100 grams less than the upper limit. And I was like, that's fine. Especially like between 1.5 years and 3 years is usually when they're the chunkiest in their lifespan. So I wasn't too worried. But then this summer, Chai got pretty close. I have on August 1st of this year, Chai was 1,177 grams, which is cutting it pretty close, and Latte was 1,121. So I was like, oh, you guys better be careful. So August went by, September went by, and then in October I was like, they're looking really big. I'm going to weigh them again. So I weighed Chai, and the way I weigh them is I have this little kitchen scale. And it does different units, so I do the grams for weighing the pigs, but also, you hearing this right now? Are you hearing this right now? They're like squirming. We interrupt this pig update for pig sounds. Okay. Yeah, anyway, so I weigh them with this, and I use it in grams for them, but I also sell things online, and it does ounces, so I use it to weigh the things to figure out how much shipping, so this is really convenient. And then if I have to do a recipe where it's like, use 400 grams of butter, like, what is that? But I can figure it out. So anyway, I use a big Tupperware and sit them in it, and that's how I weigh them. So in October 15th, Chai was 1,269 grams. So 69 grams over the healthy range. and Latte was 1,190 grams, so he was 10 grams away from being at the top of the range. And I was like, okay, we're going on a diet. So then I was looking at the pellet bag again to figure out how much they should be getting a day. And I think the recommendation is for guinea pigs that are kept in pet store cages and not allowed out all day. Like for serious couch potato guinea pigs, okay? They get like no exercise, because it says to give the guinea pigs 1/8 of a cup of pellets per day per one guinea pig, which is like absolutely nothing. It seems like I've been giving them maybe 3 scoops a day, because so I have a scoop in there that's a 1/4 cup because I have 2 guinea pigs. So a 1/4 cup is 2 1/8 cups. So 1 scoop would be what the bag recommends for 2 guinea pigs. So I think I've been giving them about 3 based on how often I fill it up. And so I cut it back to 2. Because I was like, I don't want to just start them. Like, that's like if you went on a diet and started eating 1,200 calories a day when you were just eating like, who knows, 4,000 or 5,000. Like, we're not doing that. So I did 2 scoops for a while. And over time, like, at first the bowl would still be a little bit left when I put the 2 scoops in. But now that it's been about 2 weeks, the bowl's always empty. Like, by the time it's afternoon, I fill it up at night. And I weighed them again like 2 days ago. Chai is 1,209 grams now, and Latte is 1,130 grams, so they each lost exactly 60 grams, and Chai is just 9 grams away from being healthy again. Healthy. So we're going to keep them on the diet for a while, but I decided I'm going to try maybe a little bit more pellets once in a while, and I'm going to let them lose maybe 100 more grams to get more into the healthy range and not just right at the very top, and then try to figure out the amount of pellets that keeps them right there. So yeah, their diet is really successful. I hope they're not too hungry, but they always do get unlimited hay. Like, no matter how much your guinea pigs weigh, they should always have access to unlimited Timothy hay, and specifically Timothy hay. So I also have orchard grass hay, and they do sell alfalfa hay, but there's differences in those. So alfalfa hay has more calories, I think, or sugars or something, so it's good for baby guinea pigs, you know, when they're growing. But once you have adult pigs, it should be like a treat. It shouldn't be what you put in the hay feeder all the time. Then the orchard grass, I think it is a bit sweeter, but it's more okay to feed them like normally. So I put that in there maybe every 3rd time, every 4th time, to make it interesting for them and get them some variety. But it's mostly Timothy hay, and I always keep the hay rack at least half full. You never want them to not have access to hay, because that's what keeps their digestion going, and if they're not constantly like pooping every 5 minutes, there's a problem. If you have guinea pigs, you know what I'm talking about. So many poops, okay? They also need access to water all the time, duh. Man, they're going nuts. Let me get one. Let me get that latte. Oh, there's latte. But yeah. So we have just been restricting the pellets. They still get their vegetables every day. I give them lettuce, and sometimes, like, I got them parsley when I was at the store the other day. You know, they get bell peppers, so we haven't changed that at all either. Because they get a lot of their vitamins from their, like, vitamin C. Oh, and they still get their vitamin C cookies every day. So, yeah, if your guinea pigs need to lose some weight, just cut back on the pellets. But everything else, I would keep the same. Unless you're feeding them fruit, which shouldn't be more than once a week. Definitely don't feed them fruit more than once a week. Like, ever, period. Because diabetes. But yeah, that's my guinea pig update. Oh. So attractive. Anything's attractive when you have a guinea pig. Like, they're so cute. They're so cute. This is me every night before I go to sleep. Yeah. This is like me every day ever when I'm not working. This is all I do. This is my social life. Yeah. And the cats. Anyway, that was my guinea pig update. Bye.